What's up, everybody? This is It's Me 64, and I will show you how to build this mega efficient, wonderful, beautiful gold farm right behind me. And I'm really excited to be showing this to all of you because I've been working on this for quite some time, and it really is exceptionally awesome. Now, just before we get into this video, I would like to show you the rates for this farm. Now, the normal rates would be this amount of golden ingots per hour, right? So, okay, so explain. This farm consists of two modules. Now, the first module, as you can see right here, that is the one I will show you to build. The second module, right over here, is the exact same as the other one, but all you need to do is mirror it. It is the exact same but mirrored, and you want to build these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks apart. So that's all you need to know. You need to build these 8 blocks apart, and they are exactly mirrored. So let's say you have one module. This will be the rates. With 2 modules, these will be the rates. But hold on a second. These could also be your rates. So this amount of gold per module, and then this amount of gold for another module. And you know how? All you need for that is a Fortune 3 sword. Yes, this farm has Trident killers, which allows you to, if you use your Fortune 3, if you hold your Fortune 3 sword in your hand, you will get this amount of golden ingots per hour from this farm, which is absolutely insane. Now that is 2 stacks and 7 blocks of gold per module per hour. So it's 4 stacks and 14 blocks of gold per hour for these 2 modules if you hold a Fortune 3 sword. Now that is absolutely insane. Now something else which is probably going to be a bit less interesting is that you will get around you will get a double chest of rotten flesh per hour per module if you use Fortune 3. And if you don't use Fortune 3, this is how much rotten flesh you will get per hour. Now, yeah, that is really it. These are the materials right over here. It's really cool because they actually fit exactly into a double chest. Now, I'm not going to read these all out to you because I just don't want to. Either you can pause the video right now, or you can just head over to the description and you will find them right over there. Okay, so guys, to start building this, what you're going to want to do is make a 2x2 of packed ice, just like that. I forgot my water bucket. Anyway, once you have that, you want to break these 3 blocks over here and replace them with ice, just like so. Then you can make a ring around that ice you already had with solid blocks, just like so. You want to place a piston over here, over here, over here, and over here in a formation just like that. Then once you have done that, you can come over here and place a redstone torch, place an observer on top of that, just like that, an observer over here, and a block over here. Then you can place a redstone torch on the side of this piston, and then an observer looking into that, just like so. Then over here you can place a redstone torch, an observer just like that, another observer, a block on top of the piston right there, and then a redstone torch on the side of the piston, and an observer looking into that, just like so. Then once you have done that, you can come over to this block, and place in a staircase facing in this direction. Then you can pretty much surround this entire thing, except for the ice, with another ring of blocks. Then you want to place blocks on top of each spot where you can, just like so. And then you want to build up a 2-high wall all around the rest of this trident killer. Because that is what this is, and this is what is going to be killing the pig boys. And then just like that, all you need to do now is place a lantern over here. And by the way, this is very, very necessary. If you do not place this lantern, you're going to die whilst using this farm. So I recommend that you place it. Anyway, you want to waterlog that stair, and then you can place 2 blocks over here, and you are completely done with that. Then what you do want to do is you want to count 18 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Then on the 19th and 20th block, you want to place 2 solid blocks just like this. Then once you have done that, you can align yourself with that trident killer over there. Go back, figure out what the 2 middle blocks are, then go over here and make another 4x4 just like that. So this needs to be exactly aligned with this trident killer over here, and you want it to be 18 blocks away, then another 2 solid blocks, and then you want your 4x4. Then what you can do is you can place the 3 ice over here just like this, and then surround this thing in a 2x2. And technically what you are going to want to do is just build up the exact same thing that we just built up. So I'm going to go over it again, but a little bit faster this time. So your 4 pistons right just like this. Then you want an redstone torch over here with an observer right there. Redstone torch over here, an observer over here, an observer, a block, some more blocks just like this. Your staircase facing in that direction with the redstone torch on that piston. An observer facing up, 1 more observer, and a block on top of there. Then a redstone torch on that piston, and an observer just like this. Then what you want to do is surround that entire thing in another wall of solid blocks, just like so. And if you're confused as to what's happening, we're technically building the exact same thing that we did as last time, exactly aligned as well, but just 18 blocks away. Then they should both be looking something a little like this. And then once you have got that, you must not forget to place a lantern, otherwise you're going to die whilst using this farm, and you don't want to die whilst using this farm, do you? So I recommend that you place in the lantern as I am telling you to. Now what you are going to want to do is you can come to the Trident Killer and place 8 blocks around the outside, just like this, and then 2 more, just like that, and then another 2, just like so. So on these 2 sides, it goes out by 3 blocks on each side. Then you can come over to the other Trident Killer and you can do the exact same thing. So just like that, and then extend it out with 2 blocks on each side, just like so. Then what you want to do is you want to create a line of blocks over here, just like this, and a line of blocks over here, just like this. Then you can create another line of blocks over here, and over here as well. So you sort of have this type of thing that you see right here. Then what you want to do is you want to place some buttons on each of those parts. And now you can come over here and do the exact same thing. So you want to build that one tall wall all around this thing, and you can include the corners, but I am not going to. Once you've done that, you can place in your buttons just like this, and you can place in 2 water sources on each of those, and you can do that on this side as well. Then what you want to do is you want to come to this block over here, and then count out 7 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then you can continue the border of this platform, extend it, and then you can fill in this entire thing. Now, once you have filled that in, you want to come over here, count out 7 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then complete the platform over here as well. So you technically just want 2 identical platforms on each side. Anyway, once you have done that, you can come over here and then you can fill these blocks just like this in between these 2 platforms, 1 block higher, just like that. And then you can fill in this as well, just like so. Now, once you have filled this in, you can come over to any side and then build these blocks 1 higher, these blocks 1 higher, and these blocks 1 higher. Then you want to come over here and extend a sort of wall along the sides of this. Then you want to make that wall 1 block taller, and you want to extend that all across this entire thing. Then once you have done that, you can mirror this on the other side as well. Once you have built up those walls on each side, just like this, then you want to connect these 2 walls right over here on both sides, just like so. Then you want to come to this side over here, count out 3 blocks from where this steps down by 1. 1, 2, 3. Then you want to place a block over there. They want to do the same on the other side. So 1, 2, 3, block over there. And then you just want to fill that in just like so. Same on this side. 1, 2, 3, block over there. And then 1, 2, 3, block over there. Now you have pretty much just finished all of your walls that you wanted to make. Now what you can do is you can grab your water and you can fill this in just like this and like this, and it will look pretty awesome because all the water will be flowing exactly to these outer edges. And you can just drop in, and as you can see, you will flow with the water as well, so it is pretty cool. Now it is obsidian placing time, and this part is very, very crucial, so you want to listen very, very carefully. Now for this, you are going to want to have coordinates turned on, and you can just do that in settings. If it loads, right over here, show coordinates turned on. Now this doesn't use cheats or anything like that. You can just flick it without having cheats on. Anyway, what you want to do is you want to look at the x coordinate and the z coordinate, which by me are minus 172 and 13. Then you want to come to however your farm is placed, and then fly to the sides, or walk to the sides, because you're probably going to need survival. Anyway, as you can see, my z coordinates, so the last coordinate of mine, is changing. So whichever one of your coordinates is changing is the one you are going to want to look at. So as you can see, when I fly to the right, the number gets larger, and when I fly to the left, the number gets smaller. So whichever side you fly or walk to that the number gets larger, is the side which you don't want to have. As you can see, when I fly left, the number gets smaller. So, on the left side of my farm, what I'm going to want to do is come over to right over here to this corner. Then I want to place one block and then an obsidian, just like that. So as you can see on the left side, when I fly from side to side, my number gets smaller. So on the left side, that is where I'm going to want to place the obsidian. Now, of course, you can replay this quite a few times because this is very important. If you put this on the wrong side, all the pigment, they're going to fall right over here and not over here. So it's very important that you do this correctly. Anyway, what we're going to want to do now is count 22 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you want to replace all these as well. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Just like that, I have placed all of the bottom obsidian for my first nether portal. Now what I want to do is I want to count up 22 blocks from the corner obsidian. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And as you can see, now that you have gotten that in place, all you need to do is connect these corners. So just like that, I can connect both of these corners together with the obsidian, and then boom. That is the first nether portal. Now you might want to grab a flint and steel really fast and see if you can light the nether portal. Because if you can't, you've made a mistake and you made it too big. And of course, if you just did exactly what I said, then it won't be too big. But if you didn't, then right now it's going to be too big and you won't be able to light it. Anyway, I can light mine, so it is perfectly fine. Anyway, I want to come to this corner over here and then count up another 22 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Then what I can do after I have got this L shape, I can just go and connect this corner over here with the corner I have down over here. And as you can see, I have got two huge nether portals on top of each other, just like that. Now you don't want to light them just yet though. Then, once you've got those two, what you want to do is you want to place 1, 2, 3 blocks, then place another obsidian, break those blocks, and then you want to build up the exact same thing. So you don't really need to count anymore, as long as you can light your other portals and you know that they are the correct size. You can easily just place all the obsidian without having to count at all. And just like this, you can make your nether portals. Now we just want them to be exactly the same as the other ones you made. And I'll have a quick demonstration right now as well, because right now this portal is too big. It's bigger than the ones over there. And as you can see, this is I'm not going to be able to light this portal because it is too big. Now that is because I haven't put the divider line, but you will see that as soon as I put this line over here, that depict that I can light the portal, because now the portal is not too big. Anyway, now we have got these two huge nether portals in place. And that is pretty cool. So yeah. Now this is if you got all the obsidian for this, kudos to you. I mean, I built one of these in my own survival world, and it really took a lot of time to gather the obsidian. But trust me, I mean, you saw the rates in the intro. It's absolutely insane. I mean, this much gold in an hour. That is absolutely insane. So this is definitely going to be worth it. And believe it or not, we are actually pretty far. All we need to do now is just pretty much just the redstone, and then you are good to go. Okay, so now what you can do is you can come over to this cross point wire right over here. And by the way, yes, you can remove this obsidian if you want. I mean, I think it looks ugly, but yeah, you can. If you really want to save the 4 obsidian, or wait, what's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12 obsidian you save. I mean, like, you can go for it if you want. You don't need to put the corners. I am going to. Anyways, you want to count down 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you want to place a block right over there. Wait, that's 3 blocks. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So on the 4th block down, you want to place a block just like that. You want to place an observer in another block. So, and then you want to, and if you're standing right over here, you want to be able to see the red dot on the observer. So make sure that you see the red dot. Anyway, what you can do then is you can place 2 more observers facing the other direction, just like this. So you're going to have 1 arrow pointing in that direction and 2 of the arrows on top pointing in this direction right over here. Then what you want to do is you just want to place some blocks all around that. Then you want to place 3 blocks, just like that, and another 3, just like so. Then what you want to do is you want to place 4 trapdoors, and make sure that these are all facing upwards, just like this. Then you want to place in your obsidian, you want to place in your lava, and now this is where the magic happens. You want to place 2 blocks over here, then boom, that portal gets lit. Boom, that portal gets lit as well. And now I can break the portal, and it will come back. It will keep on coming back. So, I mean, that's pretty cool, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna make a video on exactly how this works. So this video gets uploaded on Saturday, and on Wednesday there will be a full video on exactly how these gold farms actually work. So if you're interested in that, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you won't miss out on that video. Anyway, what you want to do is you want to fly up and then do the exact same thing. So you want to count down 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Place a block, the observer, the block next to the observer, 2 more observers. Then you want to place those blocks just like that. 3 blocks, 3 blocks. Then your 4 trapdoors that you need to make sure are up. Then you want to place your lava. And then you want to be the magician and automatically light these portals up, just like so. So that is really cool. Anyway, now you want to come down to the bottom again, and you want to place 2 observers, just like this. Now against this observer, you want to place a block, then a sticky piston facing in this direction, and then you want to break that. Then against that observer again, you want to place a few blocks, and then place another sticky piston, just like that. So you've got sticky piston, observer, 1 block gap in between each time. Then once you have gotten that, you can place a block over there, and then observer facing against that. So when you look over here, you see the piston facing in that direction, then the face of the observer on this one, and then the red dot of the observer on this one over here. Then you want to do the same on this one, just like that, that observer right over there. Then you want to place a block right behind that observer, and then do the same thing over here. Now what you want to do is you want to place a dispenser right over there. And though it's sort of hard to see, but you want the dispenser to be exactly facing towards the nether portal. Then you want to do the same thing over here, just like that, the portal facing towards the nether portal, just like that. Then in both of these dispensers, you are going to want to place a water bucket. So in this dispenser, you also want to place a water bucket, and then you can break this block over here. Well, you have to break that block over there, otherwise the rates will be less good, and you'll be sad, and that's not nice. Anyway, what you want to do next is you want to come over here and technically just do the exact same thing. So 2 observers, just like that. Then you want to place in the sticky pistons, just like so. Then once you have done that, you can place in your block over here. An observer, place your block over here with an observer. And place your block over here. Your block over here. Then place your dispenser right over there. And then your dispenser right over there as well. Now what you can do is you can break these 2 blocks under. And now what's next is a very important step. Right over here, you want to place 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks just like that, and then break this block. So you have blocks just a little bit like this, yeah? Then what you want to do is you want to come over here, place 1 block over here, 1 block over here, and 1 block over there, and 1 block over there. Now that is very, very important, because otherwise your farm is not going to be happy, and all the pigman boys will get stuck right over here, and it'll cause tremendous amounts of lag, and I don't think that you want that. So yeah, now you have got all of these things in place, and you really just need to hook them up. So what you can do is you can place some blocks, never mind, some blocks just like this. Now you want to make sure that they're 1 block apart from these observers, otherwise it's all going to go wrong and you'll create a redstone clock, and you don't want to do that. Now you can come down here and do the exact same thing. So you can place a block just like that, come one out, and then go like this. So now you want to come back to the bottom of your farm. Then you want to go to this trident killer right over here, and then you want to count out 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then right over there you want to place 2 blocks, just like that. I know it's very scary. And then you want to place a redstone torch and a block, another redstone torch, a block, and a redstone torch. And you can technically just continue doing this for quite a long amount of time. So just like that, a block, a redstone torch, and you can keep on doing that until you get to the top of where the other redstone line needs to connect. So just like this, you can come over here. Now you're almost going to be there, not going to be there just yet. You need to place a few more blocks and redstone torches. Anyway, once you are at this level, you can place a redstone torch here, block, redstone torch, block, redstone torch, just like that. So you want it to look a bit like this right up here. Anyways, so now once you have done that, what you can do is you can place in some redstone lines going like this and going like this, connecting all those things up right over there. Then what you are going to want to do is just place a few blocks over here and some blocks over here, just like this, like so. So now what you're going to want to do is count 21 blocks from right over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21st block, you want to place a pressure plate. I should probably grab another pressure plate because this one isn't so visible. But you want to make sure that it is going to be a stone pressure plate. Like it says in the description with the material. Stone pressure plate, not a wooden pressure plate. Wooden pressure plate, things might go wrong, and then your fire might break, and you don't want that. Anyway, you want to break that block and place 2 chests, just like that, on top of each other. Now this is going to be the AFK spot. So you're going to stand on here, and then the farm is going to turn on. Now these chests, you can just dump your materials in those chests right over there. So that's pretty nice. Dump your materials in those chests, and once we hook it all up, you can stand on the pressure plate and the farm will be on. Now what you are going to want to do is, of course, create a little bit of a house around this spot over here, because of course you don't want any scary mobs coming in your AFK spot. Just like so, you can place in your door, and boom, that's that. And by the way, don't be scared about baby zombies coming in here. Once we have everything hooked up, that will never ever happen. Anyway, then what you're going to want to do is place a repeater right over there. Place some blocks just like this. Then you technically want to fill this area up just like so. Then you want to place in 6 comparators. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you might want to extend this just like this. 5, 6. All facing right over there. Then over here, you want to place in another 6 comparators. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just like that, and those are all going to be facing this direction. So it should look a little bit like this. Then, once you've got that, you can place in these 2 little bitties of redstone dust over there. You can place in some redstone dust over here, just like this. Then some blocks over here. A repeater over here on 4 ticks, and then some more redstone dust right over there, like so. So, right over here, you want a redstone torch. 1, 2, 3 redstone dust. You want to block another redstone torch, then a bunch of redstone dust right there. Now, I'm really sorry about this, but you want to break this repeater. You want to place it over there. You want to place a redstone dust right there. You want to place a repeater here on 4 ticks. You want to place a block over here, and then a redstone torch over there, just like that. Now, I'm sorry if that sounds a bit complicated. Maybe just like skip back 30 seconds and then you can watch it again. I mean, like, yeah. It is complicated. That's just how it is. Anyway, once you have got all that in, then you can place a block over here with a redstone torch on it, and some redstone right on top of that. Now, what you are going to want to do is go inside your little house, and then go to where the pressure plate is. Now you want to dig down where the pressure plate is, and now place some blocks just like this. So this is under where the pressure plate is. So you got pressure plate, block, air, block, right? Then you want to place some blocks just like this. Then what you are going to want to do is break this block up here, and on top of that block should be a redstone torch. So once you have located that block, You can place a block over here. You can place 3 redstone dust. Place a redstone torch on top of that block. And then you can come back up to the surface and replace any blocks you broke. Now this redstone torch should be turned off. If this redstone torch is turned off, you are like 90% sure that you've done it correctly. Anyway, now you can come back to over here and continue working on this. Now, of course, you can break this block, and that is completely unnecessary. Then what you can do is you can just place some blocks, just like this, and then behind here as well. They want to play this block, just like this, which is 1, 2, 3 blocks in. And as you can see over there, that should be a piston. You can see the back of a piston over there. And if you see the back of a piston over there, then you know that you have done it correctly. Anyway, you want to place a repeater on 4 ticks right over there. You want to come over here, place 1 repeater on 4 ticks, 2 repeaters, 3 repeaters, 4 repeaters on 4 ticks right over there, and then some redstone dust to connect that up. Then what you can do is you can extend this line of blocks right over here, and do the exact same. So 1, 2, and then 3. Voila, you got your beautiful back of the piston over there. Your repeater on 4 ticks, then some redstone dust. Now you want to go over here and place 14 redstone dust. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Once you've done that, you can place a repeater and that should turn on. You want to put that on 4 ticks, just like so. Then you can extend your redstone dust over there, and this repeater should turn on as well. You should hear a few pistons moving, and then you know that everything is perfect. And right about now, you are really, really nearing the actual end of this. Like, guys, trust me, you are almost done. So good job if you made it this far. So what we're going to want to do now is grab your tridents. You want to come over here. You want to throw your trident in there just like that. Beautiful. Then, oh dear, it seems like I forgot to add the water over here. That is the big issue. We can just place in the water now. Anyway, we can throw in our trident over there, and you will never need to worry about that again. The trident will never go away, unless you hop in the trident killer. So if you do fall in here, you will pick up the trident, and the only thing you'll need to do is just throw it again, and then everything will be perfectly fine. Yeah, so that's that. Anyway, what you are going to want to do now is break these blocks over here, just like that, all the way to over here, and then you can replace each of those with ice. Now this is regular ice, so don't use regular ice. You want to use packed ice. Packed ice is the good stuff. And once you have done that, you can just grab yourself some blocks and pull them across in a line just like this, right over here. And then just like so, you can place some more blocks. Then what you are going to want to do is break this block, place water over there, and then replace that block. Now what you are going to want to do is you want to grab your buttons right over here, place a button, place some water. Then when the water ends, place another button and place some more water just like this. Then you want to place a button, go in here, place some water against there, and then that is nice. Now you want to extend your ice by 1 block, just like that, over there. So now what you can do is you can extend the ice 1 more block, and then go in a few blocks. So you want to come to your AFK spot just like this, go backwards and replace all the blocks over here with ice too. Then what you're going to want to do is place a few more blocks, just like this. Place yourself a button over there. Place some blocks over here. And place in a beautiful water source, which should flow until there, and that is absolutely fine. What you want to do next is you want to come over to this over here. Place a glass, and then just continue with the glass all the way. Right over here until you reach this part. That way, no mobs will be able to hop in here and then come to you or anything like that. And this whole part will be sealed off. Now, okay, so you will actually need to break this and this, like, for right now. Okay, so yeah, just keep that in mind. You want to break those two. Then, I need to get some night vision first. Okay, so now you can go ahead and go under your thing, and now I've got my night vision. What you are going to want to do is place a block in this corner and in this corner. Now these are going to be just the temporary blocks. Then what you want to do is you want to break this ice. Then you want to place a hopper right over there, and you want to place a hopper right over there as well. And now what you can do is you can just remove these blocks. Perfect. Now you have two choices. Choice number one, you place a double chest over here. And I know it's not going to open, but this is just for demonstration purposes. This double chest is going to last you about 2 minutes. Then it's going to get filled up. And you know why? That's because all the swords that you get from this farm will come through. So, I recommend that you don't just put a bunch of dubs. Don't do that. If you really want to and you want to save on a bit of resources, then go ahead and do that. But I recommend that you don't. Now, if you do want a destorting system, which I highly recommend, what you're going to want to do is you want to count over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 back, and place a block over there. And what you want to do is you want to place a hopper facing into that block over there, and then 4 hoppers going into that hopper right there. And what you want to do is you want to place, like, one of these cool little droppers over here. Then you want to place a netherrack right over there. You want to grab yourself the good old flint and steel. You want to light that netherrack on fire, and then just encase it in glass or any other block. Now, that is going to get rid of all your swords, because you won't need those after we have hooked it up. So now what you are going to want to do is just come over to this this hopper right over here and place 2 blocks right over here. We want to place 2 comparators on those. Then what you want to do is you want to place some blocks just like this right now. Then what you want to do is place 2 repeaters right over there. Once you have done that, place 2 blocks right behind those repeaters and place 6 redstone dust just like so. Then what you want to do is you want to place 2 blocks in front of the repeaters as well and place 2 redstone torches on those. Then you want to place 2 comparators, which are going to be facing 2 hoppers, which are going to be facing into those comparators. Then what you can do is quickly make 6 dubs right over here, just like this. So 3 and 3. And then you can place 1 hopper facing into each of these dubs, just like that. Then, what you are going to want to do is come over to this hopper right over here. Then you want to place a block over here and the hopper facing into that, just like so. Then you want to count out 1, 2, 3 blocks, then place a block over there. Place 3 hoppers facing in that direction. You want to count out 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, then place a block over there, and then you want to place 4 hoppers going into that block, just like so. Then over there, you are going to want to grab your dropper and place it right there. Then you want to do the exact same as we did and place in your glass, just like so, but don't forget to light the thing on fire first, just like that. Then you can come over here and place a hopper right over there. Then you can come over here and place a hopper right over here as well. Then once you have done that, what you are going to want to do is come over here. Then you want to grab your blocks again, and then you technically just want to do the exact same as we just did. So place the 3 blocks just like that, and you actually want to do that one more to the side. So you want to do that with these 2 hoppers over here. So the 3 blocks just like that, the 2 comparators over there. Then 2 blocks down, break these blocks like so, and then place in 2 repeaters facing in that direction. Then you want to place 2 blocks behind the repeaters, your 6 redstone dust. Then you want the 2 blocks in front of the repeaters, and then the 2 redstone torches. Then once you have done that, you can place in your 6 dubs again, just like so. And then of course, once you have placed in all the dubs, what you're going to want to do is place 1 hopper facing into each of the double chests. Then finally come up here and place 2 hoppers both facing into the comparators. Now you want to come over to the first hopper. You want to place in 3/4 stacks, so 48 rotten flesh, and then 1 cobblestone slab in each of those slots. Then you want to come over here and do the exact same, but then with golden nuggets. So 3/4 stack golden nuggets, and then the blocks is that. That number should stop at 41. And then right over here, we have built up some sorting systems. So all of the things that will come through here, they will be sorted into either the golden nuggets or the rotten flesh, or they will just get put in here and then get dispensed out. Well, once we hook that up anyway. You can do the exact same over here. So place in your rotten flesh and then the slabs. Place in your golden nuggets and the slabs right there. And these should be hooked up as well. Now you might notice that I've put these hoppers over here. And that's because you'll be getting another job from this farm, and that is the golden ingots. So in the first 3 slots of this hopper, you want to put 3 golden ingots. Then you want to come into this chest where there should be 7 golden nuggets. You want to grab those and then just put 2 of those over there, just like so. Then come to this hopper and do the exact same. So put your 3 golden nuggets in, and then your 3 golden ingots in, and then your 2 golden nuggets. How to collect your stuff from this farm is once this farm is turned on, everything will get sorted into the rotten flesh chests and the golden nuggets chests, and into right over here. There'll be a tiny amount of golden nuggets in over here, and there should be a fair amount of gold ingots every time that you went AFK right in there. So that is pretty nice. Now the last thing that we need to do is hook up these droppers with some redstone, and then we're going to be completely finished. To hook up these things, you want to come over to the second trident killer right over here. You want to count 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right over there. Then you want to place a block right there. 2 more blocks. Then you want to place redstone dust over there. A repeater over there. Then another redstone dust over here. And then 2 blocks just like so. And then 2 more blocks just like that. Then what you want to do is you want to place a redstone torch over there, a repeater over there, and a redstone dust over here. Now this should turn into a redstone clock, just like that. Then what you want to do is place 2 redstone dusts up there, and the redstone clock should be stopped. Now this redstone clock will automatically turn on when you turn on your farm, so that is pretty cool. Next you want to place 1 block right over there. Then you want to break some blocks over here, and you want to find the dropper, which in my case is right over here. So now once you have found the dropper, what you can do is you can place, you want to make sure that 2 blocks right over there are open. Then you just want to go right over here, break these 2 blocks, go like this. Then what you want to do is place a button right over there, just like that. Then you want to place redstone dust over there, over here, over here, over here, over here, and over here. And then you should hear 1 click of the dropper being fired, and then you are completely done with your farm. So now how this farm works is you stand on here, it turns on. And now you are going to see that these things are being fired. You will need to stand on that 5 seconds for this farm to start functioning. And of course, well, I've got mob spawning turned off, so for me it's not going to work. Well, I can quickly turn on mob spawning. The mob spawning. There we go. Then I can grab a lever. Now you guys don't need to do this, but this is just for demonstration purposes. Then I can break this. If I flick that lever, you guys are going to see this being fired. And then as you can see right over here, we have some zombie pigments. Now those are going to go into the Trident killers over here. Once they're in the Trident killers, they will get murdered, and their XP will get flown all the way through the water. The items will travel over the hoppers, and by the way, you should just click that. Anyway, they will all flow all the way to you. Now keep in mind that at the time of recording this, this is my skin. This is not my skin. What? Anyway, at the time of recording this, there is a bug with experience. So, experience orbs will look like they are in a different place than they are, but it doesn't matter for the overall rates of this farm. The only thing that you need to keep in mind is that if you see a whole lot of experience orbs in there, just like that, it only looks like they're there and they aren't actually there. So that is perfectly fine. And anyway, guys, thank you ever so much for watching. Now, if you did enjoy, make sure to hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you don't want to miss out on future content just like this, and also very different content as well. And anyway, I hope to see you in the next one as well. Bye-bye.